It's Rob here again from In The Doghouse Podcast, and I got my guy here, Toby from Indigenous Bullies, and we were just checking out his girl, which is a beautiful specimen. Tell him a little bit about yourself, Toby.
How's it going? My name's Toby. I'm from San Diego, California. We have Indigenous Bullies and Frenchies. We've been doing this since 2012. We've been competing as far as ABKC, USBR, IBKC. We've been a little bit in everything. We've had a few champions, grand champions. We've produced a few champions, grand champions underneath those dogs. So that was our main goal. Our goal is still doing that in the show world, trying to compete and keep that going. And now since we moved into the Frenchies, we're doing a little bit more with that, trying to expand and get a little bit newer clientele as far as the bullies. The bullies are fun, but they're too big for the kids, so we need something to work with.
Everybody loves the Frenchies, man.
Yeah, and so that's where the market went, and so we had a lot of people that we've been working with over the years that had them, and so they hooked us up, helped us get the start.
Oh, that's smart.
And we knew what we wanted, and so I didn't want to just jump with anything. I kind of worked it. Same thing I did with the bullies. Found the blood. We started with direct Dax blood, and then bred it to some direct Grim Son. That's how we got China here. A few of our other dogs we bred to direct Lucky Luciano Son, and then we also bred to a lot of heavy razor edge blood. And so that's what we started with, was a lot of heavy razor edge stuff. And we still use that today, incorporate it here and there. It does help with the show world, makes them cleaner, helps them perform a lot better. Now we're doing show classes out in California, so every Friday we have in Rialto, we have a show class. About 2 hours. We do stacking, gait, bite. We teach you everything you need to do. Just because in California there's a lot of big fun shows running on. So every weekend there's a show, it seems. Right. And so people are, they're learning, they want to learn how to show, and so that's our goal, is to try to help the community, have people show correct dogs and then breed correct dogs, and keep it going, so that way there's no more faults, and people aren't wasting a lot of money, where it doesn't need to be wasted.
Man, that is awesome, man. We were talking about getting groups together and putting together some classes up in Utah.
That'd be cool.
To hear that you guys are doing that, man.
That's a lot of people that we were competing with kept asking for tips and pointer, and so we told them, let's just do a class, and we do it. It's real simple. It's a couple hours, but you learn everything you need to do, and then what we do also is return. So if you've done the class, we want to come back and see it update. So in a month, we want to see how you are, if you took what we've taught you, and worked with it, if your dog's worked with it, and seeing how it's advanced from a month before.
Wow.
And so that's a good thing too. A lot of people are really digging that, because then they come back and they're like, look, I went home, I did this, and this, and my dog's a totally different dog, so it does help.
Wow,
especially,
man. That is amazing, man. Especially to be able to help the community in that way, man.
Yeah, because a lot of people, it's better to share it than hold the knowledge and then be the only one who knows, and it doesn't go so far. I meet somebody, he makes shirts, he makes stickers. Now I got a new sticker guy, so it all helps us out.
Man, that's like I tell everybody, man. You just gotta get out and network.
Networking,
and meet people. You never know who you're gonna meet.
Never. Restaurants, anything, like just today we're walking through the hotel. We had a few people, asking us about puppy prices. Gave them a few cards, a few stickers, and it helps gain followers just by being out and about, so it definitely does help,
Yeah, man, definitely. So as far as this girl, will you be dropping any puppies or anything?
Yeah, so she just literally, come on, China, get up. She just had a litter about 10 weeks ago. So she's fresh off her first litter.
Oh, dang, she just dropped the litter.
Yeah, so she just dropped the litter. This is her in recovery right now. And so we bred her to a Magoo son.
Oh, wow.
So we got some Magoo blood. I ended up selling off all those. I didn't get a chance to keep any, but there is a male that's it's around, and we're going to be taking him in the show circuit pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
We put him on a co-own. And so, yeah, so she's fresh off her first litter. So hopefully, the next time around, not too sure which way we want to go with your next
Standard
way.
female, 6 to 9 months old.
We definitely want to bring back some more Dax blood, and then the razor edge though does help clean it up. You know, their toes, the feet, the rear. So, and we're trying to come back to the show ring hard again. So a cleaner, more healthier dog. You know, the look, the build, we have it. So we're just, you know, better performance.
Right.
A little small features, you know, we like to fix.
Just little tweaks.
Yeah,
little
something
things.
that can help, because
yeah, definitely.
it does help having, you know, something a little more healthier, a little more performance based, and then the longevity of them. They live a longer life. They're not hurting their wrists, their bones. You know, we're not paying more in medical bills down the line.
Definitely, man. You know what, man? We were just talking about this as a group. We were saying, you know, we have a lot of these newer bullier dogs, the extreme dogs, but we still need a lot of the older dogs, the classic dogs, to still keep
to help fix it. Yeah, keep it going.
For, you know, to clean up some of the health issues and things like that. So, you know, we can't get rid of them yet. Not just yet. You know, we still need them, and we still need to use them and utilize them because they're still helpful to our breed.
They definitely help breed them. In California, we have a lot of like I was saying with the shows, we have a lot of fun shows, but it's a lot of the exotics. So the exotics take over. It's not my cup of tea, but you know, everybody has their thing. You know, they're nice. I've seen some really beautiful movement exotics,
Definitely.
but once they get to that size, it gets to, you know, you got a lot of breathing issues, a lot of feet issues. So you got to build one that clean, that small, it's going to take a lot of years, you know. So that's where in California we have a lot of competition where there'll be 200 shows, you know, or 200 booths, you know, but they vary from big dogs, little dogs. And I noticed that sticking to the clean, correct, you know, bullies, the extreme, we stand out a little bit because a lot of people have the exotics, you know, the stuff. And so bringing back the clean, correct dog is showing that, hey, look, we can still have that big size, small body with movement, with, you know, clean bites, clean eyes, you know, toes. So it's a good to, you know, I like bringing back the classic look, you know, the real bully look, you know.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, man. Well, I'll tell you what, man. It was definitely a blast talking to you.
Yeah, man. I appreciate
you. Would you mind giving out your social media?
Yeah. So you can find us on Instagram. We have at Indigenous Frenchies. You can also find us. We have my partner's page is Indigenous Bullyline RBT. Those are both our Instagrams. Like I said, we're out of Southern California. We do, if we have puppy sales, we'll hand deliver. You know, we'll drive them to you, fly them to you, do what we need. We have our show classes. We have a few stud services. So if you guys check us out, you know, give us a follow. We'll follow you back. And we appreciate the interview. Thank you, man. Check out his podcast. You know, he's out here working. He's doing a lot of good interviews. So we appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
You did the work in the ring, man. When I saw you in there, I was like, oh, man, I got to get an interview from this guy.
I appreciate that, man.
You know, I appreciate your time, man. I'm definitely glad to see you here, man, amongst so many beautiful dogs, man.
Yeah, it's fun to be back out here, and then there's tons of competition out here today, so it's really good that, you know, the community's thriving, that there's good, healthy, you know, competition out here. You know, from every class, from the Frenchies to the XLs to the pockets, to everybody's bringing it today. So
it's definitely here, man. I was surprised, man. You know, but before you go, could you just give a little insight on going out to the shows and just for the younger breeders and the younger community, just what to expect, you know, how to conduct yourself and things like that. Just some information that they can utilize.
What we recommend is so last year, about 2020, we started a Cali travel team, and we went from California to Texas to Florida to Washington, and then back over to Michigan for hitting all dog shows. And I've been doing it for a while, but a lot of those guys were first timers, and so they didn't know what to expect. And out of state shows are way different everywhere. Every state has their own little, you know, vibe how they do a show. So a good thing to do is to come prepared. You know, always have a good cage. If you have the means to carry a crate with you, carry a crate, a wagon, and a good leash. A lot of people tend to bring over a lot of extra stuff, backpacks, camera. You know, if you got the rooms and you can carry it, it's good. But if you're just trying to come and check it out and see what it's like first time at a show, it's good just to come with you and your dog and your family, you know, and have a little bit of help and just check it out. get the environment, get the feel. You know, maybe enter a fun class, enter the first class, just one show. Just get the feel of it. Don't get discouraged. You know, it's going to take a long time to learn the ropes on, you know, the comfortability of being in that ring with the judge, people looking, your dog looking. It takes a lot of time, you know, and we always recommend is practice at home. If you want your dog to be good in the ring, you got to practice at home. Practice with other dogs, you know, practice the show environment.
Right.
You know, if you're trying to be in a dog show, you got to put your dog in that environment. Get him used to loud noises, people, you know, everything.
Definitely.
A lot of people, you know, that works really good alone, but as soon as it gets around a person, it's skittish.
Right.
So have somebody that doesn't know, touch it, you know. Another thing, too, is try to, if you're not getting a booth, don't feel bad. Don't feel that you can't be at the dog show because you don't have a booth, because you're just walking around. That's how you network. You meet people. Go to every booth, hand out your sticker, hand out your card, ask about studs you like, get your name out there so that way people recognize you next time and they know, hey, man, that guy's cool enough to talk to, you know. Let's introduce my dog. They may want to use your stud. You just got to network, you know, get your name out there, be courteous, you know. Everybody's cool in the dog world, so we all have, you know, there's enough money for everybody, so there's, you know, it's enough for everybody to go around.
Sure is, man. Man, thank you so much.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you
for that information, man. Once again, man, this is Toby from Indigenous Bullies.
Thank you,
and
thank
this is
you.
Rob from In The Doghouse, man, signing off.